All right. Testing, and then say something so I can make sure.
Testing something. Say something. Dun 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 dun.
Yep.
Dun.
Beautiful. We are here.
I hear myself.
That's fine. Hello, everyone.
Oh no, it's over.
Welcome. I turned it off. It was on my phone.
Perfect.
Oh, and then you have to click the classic thing. And then you can probably full screen it if you would like.
I never know where to put us. It's never in the right spot. I always cover the question or cover.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
I think you can mute.
I wish I could turn it down. But you can't. It's
like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
I'm very confused by this.
Why?
Happiness is
because it's usually like normal Kahoot music. Did you think happy? You went out of your way to choose this song?
I like it. I feel like I'm getting the pre-mode version for free.
You are, but it's okay.
Don't hold back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll
Know
be
who
just
Justice Depression
fine.
is?
No.
No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down. Can't none.
So disappointed that you chose this song.
I was too high. Bring me down.
I didn't choose it.
Bring me down. I said,
No, I didn't.
Oh, Starza. Concerned. It was guessing.
If I did, I'm not sorry.
too high. Bring me down. Can't none.
There are worse songs.
Bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down. Can't none bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Oh, it's over, thank goodness. But will it start again? Oh my goodness. Petition to mute the audio so we don't hear it again.
Got it.
As much
It
as
just
I
plays
love,
on repeat.
yeah,
I don't
as much as I
understand.
love Pharrell Williams and his beautiful voice, I even love Despicable Me, but I cannot. The song is too
I
much.
haven't seen it.
Any of them? Mm.
They're really good, right?
The first one's really good. Kind of goes
Shoot.
downhill, but
Well,
that's how most movie series go.
that's correct.
Yeah. All right, welcome again, everyone. We'll be getting started in 2 more minutes, so if you have any friends who are planning to join us and aren't here yet, make sure you hassle them and tell them to hurry up.
Get on that PM chat that's fallen so silent in the past few weeks.
Let's see. Oh, also, we are watching the YouTube chat, so if you have any comments or questions, we will do our best to get back to you as we're going through.
Julia says this looks so much better. I'm not sure what's different, but your faces don't cover anything, so it looks great. What do we change?
We changed. I think that you're hosting it instead of me. I'm pretty sure is what.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because like if you look at your screen versus the YouTube stream, you can see how the layout is different on Zoom. Tonight's trivia is brought to you by Cheerwine, the official drink of the Carolinas. Born in the South, raised in a glass. You know.
We're getting sponsors.
Also brought to you by Mountain Dew Baja Blast, a Taco Bell original. It's a Mountain Dew with a hint of lime. It is delicious.
It's not just a hint of lime.
No, it's a lot of lime and a lot of Mountain Dew.
It's
And a lot of who knows what. But
It's regular
great.
Mountain Dew with lime. It's not like a completely different flavor.
You know, you'll have to take it up with Taco Bell if you really want to know what's in Baja Blast.
Somebody on Facebook a couple days ago was like, Walmart has Baja Blast back in stock, and how I thought it was you.
It's
Oh my
easily
God.
the best Mountain Dew.
If you all have a couple extra minutes to study, because you're the early ducks, or early birds get the worm, early ducks.
Early ducks get the bread.
Our categories. Early ducks. Our categories are
You don't even remember.
Earth Day.
Earth
I
Day.
always forget the first one. Earth Day, random Catholic trivia, candy, and state North Carolina trivia, like state trivia. I always want to say North Carolina state trivia, but that's not right.
That might be the university
That'd be different,
specifically.
yeah.
Yep. All right.
So,
I think we
the
are
state
about
of
ready
North
to
Carolina.
go. Are you
Huh?
ready?
We're ready to go?
I think
Okay.
so. All right, and we're starting with the
Earth Day.
Earth Day. Okay.
And there's actually 12, I think 12 or 13 Earth Days, and then there's a couple fewer Catholics.
It's
Catholic.
Marissa's priorities. Who's surprised? All right.
Unless you wanted 15 Divine Mercies, which I was happy to throw in, but you know. All right, here we go. Are we ready, friends? 40 questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Thomas is ready. What year was Earth Day founded? Oh, I'm going to
You got it unmutes automatically.
Oh, okay.
What year? Wow, a lot of you guys knew that. Way to go. Okay. And we have Kylie off to an early lead. Okay.
Let's see where I can put this. I never know where to put our chat. Okay.
Well, they can't see it, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Who is considered the founder of Earth Day?
That guy.
Probably not Barbara Bush, yeah. Or it's a very unflattering photo of Barbara Bush, yeah. Okay.
Senator Nelson.
Interesting. Never heard of him before.
Things you didn't know. All right, here we go. Patrick is the highest climber. About how many pounds of carbon dioxide can an average tree remove from the air in 1 year?
Doing guessing 2,600 pounds. It's a tree. My goodness.
It's a tree.
Lil Monk off to a lead.
Off to a lead.
How long will it take for a cotton t-shirt to biodegrade in a landfill?
Some of these are Earth Day. Some of these are just like Catholic guilt landfill questions.
I mean, sustainability is Earth Day related. 3 months. Okay, that's not bad, actually.
That's what I thought, too.
Now, your polyester, I'm sure that's a much higher.
Yeah, and then one of the other questions, like vinyl. I'm not sure who wears vinyl, but, I mean, I guess like lettering and stuff, but it was decades.
Okay, interesting.
About how long will it take a nylon fabric shirt to biodegrade in a landfill?
We don't know what the answer is.
All better be getting this right. Ta-da! 30
years. It would have been quite the prank if you told them the wrong answer. They all got it wrong. But that's okay.
It is. Oh.
Okay. Patrick
in the lead.
Number 6. Which of the following will take the longest to degrade? Don't use that styrofoam, kids. It's real bad.
And if we ever use it for youth ministry, it's because we're using it up. It's not because we bought it.
You can yell at Marissa.
I never
give you permission to yell at Marissa.
We have a lot.
Lil Monk takes the lead back.
And Ducky Depression has a streak of correct answers. Which country consumes the most energy in the world?
It is the United States. We are super wasteful, but we're getting better a little bit.
A little bit, day by day. And Kylie is in the lead, and also with a streak. Rising fast.
Which of the following sources is not renewable?
Now, I didn't want to give it away, but the United States is also the biggest producer of energy. In case I hadn't deleted that question too.
Way to go, everyone. You
Petroleum.
know your renewable sources. That's science class for you.
Ooh, Emma Grace moving up.
Taking second place.
What is the name of the agency created in the U.S. to protect the environment?
Protection Agency. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Kylie holding her lead.
There's a lot of jumping around in the standings this week.
There is. Highest streak, answer streak. About how long does it take for a paper towel to decompose in a landfill?
Well, actually, there's a lot of factors that go into it. It depends if it's open to air or if it's underneath things. 2 to 4 weeks.
weeks.
It's good.
Depending on all of those things, taking into account. All right. There is a lot of jumping around. It's a close game.
Mm-hmm.
5 players hit 5 streaks.
What is the minimum length of estimated time for a plastic bottle to decompose? Don't just go recycling every plastic bottle. Check that number on the bottom. Mm-hmm.
I know in Raleigh it's like 1s, 2s. You can't recycle all that plastic. It'll just get thrown out.
That's why you gotta have a hydro flask, and you don't use any plastic. Save the environment, guys. Save the turtles.
And we have those bottle fillers on campus.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best water on campus, folks.
That's true.
Forget the water fountains. They're no good.
Robospa.
Robospa.
Up at top.
About how long does it take for batteries to decompose?
I don't actually know this.
Do or you don't?
I do not. Wow, you guys do. Okay. Interesting.
Bad day.
So yeah.
But we think about the medical advances that batteries have given us, things like that. It's tough. All right, Catholic trivia.
This isn't environmental trivia?
Nope.
How many people did Jesus feed with the 5 loaves and 2 fishes?
These were all taken from Are You Smarter Than a Catholic School 5th grader? So hopefully, yes. 5,000 is right.
There was actually a second story where he feeds the 4,000, but that was not one of the answers, so that's good. You're good. There's 2 separate feeding lots of people. Miracles. Oops. Yeah. But it's all good.
This is why Thomas should look these over before. All right, Robospa is still in our lead here. What does the term gospel mean?
Those are good alternative answers. Share the good news. Share the gospel.
Sharing the good news.
It's from a Greek word, you know. I don't know what the word is, but it's from a Greek word.
What do we call the item that looks like a staff that the bishop carries?
Do you have the hat on here too? So I shouldn't say it out loud, then I know what the crosier.
I forgot that the word staff was in the question. Oops. Oh, wow.
I mean, you could also call it a staff, technically.
Yeah. Robospa is holding that lead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
What is the name of the peaked hat that the bishop wears?
What's that face for? It's a mitre. One time when I was in college, Bishop before Bishop Zoramo, we had Bishop Burbage. He came for a thing, and I got to hold his hat during the mass as one of the altar servers. It's real fun. You have to wear these special gloves because you're not supposed to like actually touch it. It's wild. Pre-coronavirus times.
Back when we could touch things and see people. All right, Robespierre's holding that lead.
How many brothers did Joseph have? Something related to 12 tribes of Israel, blah, 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 blah. It's always 12 or 7 or one of those numbers.
Robespierre's holding that lead. John the Baptist lived off the land. What did he because I invited him on text. Hey Rob, if it's Rob.
Locusts and honey.
That's right.
Can you imagine eating a locust?
You know, I was just watching something, I think, on Discovery, and there was the chef from the U.S. trying to implement all of these new dishes with grasshoppers.
I've had grasshoppers.
They're like
but not
eaten all over the world except for here, and they're like super high in protein. They're super good for you. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
It is a bug.
During ordinations, what does the bishop use to bless the palms of the men?
Palms like hands, not palms like the thing we wave around.
Oh.
Just, I want to clarify. Not like Palm Sunday.
Chrism oil. All right. Let's see what we're doing here.
Okay. Then Rob is off to a large lead now. Okay.
3 in a row. Julia's back in the game. What does
the name Christ mean? Interesting. Christ really isn't a name, it's more like a title. It's like Jesus the Anointed One. It's fun.
Rob holding that lead. Candy, swallowed gum stays in your stomach for how long?
So this is not Catholic anymore? We switch categories?
Yeah, unless you like desperately trying to swallow your gum before you receive
No chewing gum in mass. So you gotta...
No chewing gum in mass. Ryan back on the board. Patrick making a comeback with 3 in a row.
The Snickers bar was named after a blank. Oh, it's not a laugh. Snicker.
The family horse, the family favorite horse.
Interesting.
Of who makes it? Mars. So the Mars family, I think. I forget.
Sure.
All right. Has the highest answer streak of 11, Lil Monk. Let's see. The first lifesaver flavor was no. It's not even cherry. Most people got that right. My husband said butterscotch. He's wrong.
I was thinking like the mint ones, like the white minty ones came
Breath
first.
savers.
But it's okay. It's different.
Breath savers are different.
There's a distinction, sorry.
There is.
Ooh, Low Monk took first place.
I'm taking first place. This candy was found in King Tut's tomb.
It's not a Twizzler?
Licorice.
Interesting. So it kind of is a Twizzler.
Not under the Twizzler name. It wasn't like, oh, look at Twizzler. All right, holding that top lead, Lil Monk.
A pack of Starbursts has what percent of your daily vitamin C? 50%. Okay. So it sounds like you're saying I should eat 2 packs of Starburst a day instead of taking a vitamin.
No.
Rob, back at the top. Ryan comes back onto the leadership board. Leadership?
There we go.
Leaderboard? Same thing.
How many golden tickets were to be found in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Five.
5 for 5 bread.
I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden ticket.
If he kissed you once, will he kiss you again? The original slogan for this candy. Really? Is this a real thing?
Yes.
You didn't just make
It's like
this up?
it's like the original vintage slogan.
Okay.
Tic Tac.
The more you know.
The more you know. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Okay, here we go.
I like
How we
Anthony
have
kind of
Rob is
moonwalking
back in
past
that
you.
lead.
A 1 pound bag of original M&Ms had approximately how many inside it? Apparently, a lot of you guys know your M&M weight. So good job.
And Rob is holding that lead. Shocking. This candy was sent to troops during World War II by the U.S. government. Tootsie Roll. So the interesting story is it was actually code. It was originally a code word, Tootsie Roll, for a certain kind of ammunition. But the guy at the alert panel to get all the incoming messages was like a newbie. So he recorded it as actual Tootsie Rolls. And when they sent them over on this huge mistake the first time around, they realized how valuable they were because they provided like instant energy and they could withstand any weather condition. So they like continued sending them over abroad. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Okay. Ooh, Ducky jumps up to 4th place there.
We gotta find out who that is.
All right, number 30. Pez candy was originally what? I feel like a lot of candies started as breath mints.
Yeah.
Just people had real bad breath in the 50s, you know?
Eesh. All right. North Carolina is the largest producer of this.
The largest producer where? Like in the country?
Sweet potatoes,
Interesting.
which is your state vegetable. Anthony says red. Also, a big producer, obviously, of furniture, tobacco, and a few other products. But that's your state vegetables, the sweet potato.
Well, sweet potatoes are gross, so it's fine.
That's wrong. You're wrong. All right. Rob is back in the lead, holding it.
The first mini golf course was built in...
The first mini golf course in the U.S., but probably in the world. Fayetteville.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? Tarboro is back with an answer streak of 3.
Okay. Ryan's up to
Tarboro?
4th place. Keep going, Ryan.
Tarboro, why? Jacob House. Answer streak of 3. Your incognito is being given away.
North Carolina is approximately how many miles wide? Is this like coast to the other side? Is that wide?
East to west.
East to west.
Oh, Tarboro. My husband says it's everyone.
500.
500 miles east to west. Ooh, Rob got that right. Rob knows his trivia.
Apparently.
He's in it. North Carolina has this many miles of coastline.
Do you know when they calculate coastline, is that only the outside or does it count like the inner?
This includes intercoastal. So there were 2 different numbers. This was the higher number, and it included like anything that was at basically that had ocean access eventually. The state bird of North Carolina is the Thomas.
I have no idea. The seagull.
You guys don't have like state facts.
I'm not a North Carolina native. I'll throw that out there. Michigan,
How
born
old
and
were you
raised.
though?
You don't learn what state bird you have in high school, let me tell you.
What were you learning in high school, Thomas? The cardinal is your state bird.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a
Cardinals
good
are nice.
state bird.
I approve, yeah. This soda was invented in North Carolina. I know this one. Surprise, surprise.
Pepsi. Mountain Dew was. Where's Mountain Dew invented? Coke is Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Pepper was Tennessee.
I don't know the history of sodas.
No, Dr. Pepper's Texas. Mountain Dew, I think, is Tennessee.
I'll take your word for it. State motto: Esse quam videri means. Unfortunately, I'm not up on my Latin pronunciation, so that could be wrong. But you know what it means.
To be rather than to see. No, it wasn't. Can't with you. Your yearbook also said your middle name is Danger, so. North Carolina has the largest state highway system in the U.S. It consists of how many miles? $77,400.
I'm impressed at how many of you knew our mileage on our highway system. All right, I believe we're on our final question. Rob has the lead, but it could be anyone's game for second and fourth place.
Close game down there. The oldest town in the state is blank, and it was incorporated Bass. It's 1705.
Interesting.
How do you guys say the other one?
Beaufort.
Beaufort.
I would say Beaufort, but
Beaufort.
Again, I'm not really a native, so I could be wrong on my Beaufort pronunciation.
Beaufort, South Carolina. Beaufort, North Carolina.
That sounds like a thing. That sounds like someone might have said that at some point.
Also sounds like my husband made it up. So. And saw it on Facebook, so it's real. All right. I think it's Rob Cash who's taking the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Rob is with 33,572. Lil Monk is back with an answer streak of 3. Tarboro in second place. Lil Monk in third. Ducky Depression fourth, and Julia in fifth.
Oh, I had the
We have
numbers
one
wrong.
more.
There's one more. Sorry, guys, I was wrong. The Outer Banks is also known as the graveyard of the Atlantic. Since 1526, there have been approximately blank shipwrecks.
Open spot is Sarah. Not Rob Cash. You texted that to me like 15 minutes ago. I'm calling you Rob Cash. Go Sarah, go. Go Sarah, go.
That is a lot lot of shipwrecks.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to start a scuba diving club where we go explore shipwrecks and you want to pay for it, let me know.
The new Netflix series,
Mhm.
Outer Banks. Interesting. Looks interesting.
Third place, Little Monk.
Give me this.
Second
Give me
place,
this.
Taro. And first place,
What is ours?
Bravo, everyone. Runners up, Ducky and Julia.
My husband wasn't kidding.
On what?
It's in his earbuds. Also, Emerson, notice his middle name, Danger. That's not his middle name. Not his middle name.
That's fine.
You should be ashamed. All right. First place, second place, third place. Very good, friends. Very good. Some interesting categories this week. A little bit random.
Also, we've been told definitively that it is Beaufort for North Carolina.
Beaufort. All
Jacob,
right.
Ryan, and Julia all say Beaufort.
And Sarah's.
Congrats to Sarah.
That's her maiden name. Robinson. I don't know how to say her maiden name.
Robeson.
Robeson.
I don't know
Robeson.
what the paw is from, but the more you know.
The more you know.
Thank you, everyone, for playing.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
It was a lovely time.
As
congrats to
always.
our winners. Yeah. If anyone
And we
has
will
recommendations,
See you next week.
if anyone has
Yes.
recommendations for
I didn't get
categories,
one category this week. Recommendation, not one.
send
And I
them
put
to
out a
Marissa.
cool Instagram poll. Come on, people.
Yeah, Instagram polls. That's a thing you can do. Send Marissa recommendations for categories next week,
Yeah.
please, and thank you. Beyond that, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. It was nice to be with you as much as we can be in these times, and we will see you next time.
We'll see ya. Share.